All right, what's going on YouTube? I just did some math. We're gonna call this AI the answer. Number three. So, uh, this is what's going on. I figured I would see this. I'm showing you, Brodex. Come sponsor me. So, this is, I guess, up top what it looks like bare, and then I have to come here and add the the shaft mount system here. Then I have to torque these bolts. All right, once I torque those bolts, I have to come in and add the lifters, the push rod, and then the rocker arms. And then I have to torque each one of the rocker arms. And then I have to come back in. They should be fine. That's why they're numbered, but I'm still going to have to come back and check them. They honestly should be loose because the head should be sitting higher than it was before. But we're going to see. So I'm going to torque them down and then come back and check them. And then I'm moving on to the other side. Hindsight, I'm going to have to end up putting some paper towel in here, and I'm going to scrape that out. I am going to re-glue it, though. I do like to put glue on my water port, but I should have scraped that off while the head was off. But I'm not going to say I got in a rush, but it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I am ready to get done. It's taking everything I got to try to shoot this video. So that's what's going on. I got to finish up this side. Get all these here torqued. I think ARP studs go like 80. These are going like 50. And I want to say these are like a light 25 on each one of these. But crazy, rigid, stiff setup on these right here. Really love these. These are T&D. I also heard Jezel makes a really good setup. But I am running the T&Ds that are specific for this head. So gonna finish this head up, do that side. Was doing some math because people are gonna see this car come out and make really good licks this year, and I don't want people to have the misconception that this stuff is like easy or it didn't come with any hiccups. So that is a piston that is on the ground. New pistons are in it. I'm not sure if I showed where those came in. It's just 333. I had 2 set of lifters break. Really expensive set of lifters. To me, they were really expensive. We're talking $600-700 worth of lifters. So I'm on my 3rd set of lifters, at least my 3rd set of lifters. Like I said, I had 2 sets that failed, and I probably just threw a set away. The first motor was just not enough. I guess it wasn't rigid enough. Just the part selection was not good enough to make the power that I was trying to make. It made me go do wrist pin research. So it ended up breaking a wrist pin, and it went catastrophic from there. So from there, it was a piston upgrade, a piston pin upgrade, a rod upgrade, and a new crankshaft. One of the rods were too tight. It's on my fault. It was a brand new rod. This company told me that they were sorry that my rods were late. They were honing them and they were going to ship them out. So a brand new rod, an expensive rod, you just assume that it should be right. You don't make those assumptions. Everything goes to the machine shop. Everything gets checked twice, if not 3 times from here on out. So I bought that lesson. The rod was actually too tight, actually burnt up the crankshaft, and the rod was still too tight once I pulled it out to take it to the machine shop to get rehoned. So end up getting home. What happened after that? So that put me on my 3rd crankshaft. I'm still on that crankshaft. It's doing good. Everything looks perfect. It just got a polish this time. The pistons tune was stupid hot. On my behalf, just trying some stuff, saw an issue that had nothing to do with the tune. It was on the boost controller, why it wouldn't make boost, and I threw a bunch of timing out of it, not out of it, and I think that's what really ended up getting my piston and ended up pushing that head gasket. So that one was on me on a tuning issue. So that's the 3rd set of piston that's in it right now. So 3 crankshafts, When the lift is 8, they got a camshaft, so 3 cranks, 3 cams, 3 set of lifters, third set of pistons, and when the first rod went, it hit a head. So I actually have 3 heads for this motor. So like 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. So I'm gonna be looking for the lucky number 3, third time's a charm, and hopefully I don't have to pull this thing apart all season, and it goes out and it whoops everybody, and I'm able to drop the parachute and have a super successful season is what I'm hoping for. So one reason I went ahead and broke it down a little bit early, so I will have time to freshen it up, get it back in the car. I guess everything is, besides the pistons, we're going to do a light break in, try to enjoy the car some in the street before it's actually race season time. So, and I don't have to feel crunched to hit a deadline. So that is this one here. This is the Snowball Camaro. I still got to do the axle. I'm glad I looked at this axle because I had to go get the bearing pressed on here. So try to get the bearing pressed on there tomorrow. So yes, the axle is messed up, the studs backed out and messed up the threads, and I just welded it to get through a season and a half. So been ready to get that fixed because like the studs come loose, like my lug nuts come loose, and it's just not safe. So been wanting to do that. So that's in the mix. Gonna get this together. Like I said, gonna be building another engine stand to run this one. I have to run it, and then I have to come back and I have to loosen everything. Like literally, I have to take all this off. Once I put this on and torque it, I'm gonna run it. I'm gonna put heat in it, let it get up to about 200 degrees. Once I let it get up to 200 degrees, it's like I'm thrashing because I like to do it while it's hot, okay? I'm gonna let it get up to 200 degrees a couple of times, let it cool off, and then let it get to 200 degrees, and I'm gonna be snatching all of this off until it's bare and looks like this, and then I had to come take all these nuts off. I had to loosen every nut, okay? Had to loosen every nut and then come back and retorque it. So a really good time. And once I retorque it, now I got to come back and retorque all this other stuff. So a really good time, a lot of work, but that's what it takes to, I guess, run these solid roller cams in higher horsepower, higher RPM motors, and be safe doing it. So that's what I got going on. Keep you updated. Like I said, hopefully I can get this situated and be building a stand for it tomorrow. And on the twin Camaro, I had some more parts come in, so gonna be fighting with some of that stuff, and I'll get some videos posted up on how I'm fighting with it.